أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Today inshallah we'll touch a new topic, called the compound ism. Okay, it's the topic. So what does compound ism mean actually? So basically it is not an actual ism. Okay, so something has happened to in fact this is a sentence. Okay, now the sentence behaves like an ism when some harfs come before it. Okay, so there are some harfs. Okay, there are some harfs, or you can say, or tools, you can say, correct, which appear, okay, before a complete sentence, correct, and make it to function or cause it to function, you can say, function like an ordinary ism. Okay, so this is called compound ism. Okay, this is called so basically it was a sentence. Okay, it can be jumla ismiya or jumla failure. It was a jumla, and when that those tools harfs came before it, it made it to behave like an ism. Okay, so what are those harfs? So there are two harfs actually. Then we have some zarfs also, but let's discuss the first harfs. So one is, this. Sorry, an. Okay, and then another one is anna. Now, have you heard about this anna? These harfs we have used, right? So anna is what? So what is an? What is an harf?
Inna family, Inna Sahawat.
So if you see, anna, basically this an and anna. So an is basically kind of harf. When we used to with the jumla, sorry, fail muzari. It makes it lightest. Sorry, light. Inna anna, right?
Yeah.
Anna, that what's that light group harf? Annan likai, anlan likai, right? Anlan likai hatta izan, right?
Yeah.
An is from, so this an is from is I'm not I don't know why I'm not. Okay, I'll write it down here if I am able to. This an is from light group harfs of Fi'l Mudari, right? So it makes it light. And this anna, what is anna? Anybody?
Harfe nazab, no?
Yes, correct. So this anna,
Emphasis.
no, it is a harfi nasab.
Anna, inna doesn't come under harfe nasab.
No, an is not harfi nasab. Anna is harfi nasab. So this an.
Yeah, Anna only I'm talking about. I'm talking about Anna only.
Yeah,
Because you already finished An, right?
yeah.
An is from
So anna is harfi nasab.
Ji.
Correct? Harfi nasab. Okay, I don't know why I'm not able to write it down in here. Anyways, is harf nasab. Correct? It comes with a jumla, it comes with the ism, right? Now this is the rule. These are the rules of these two harfs, right? An is a light group harf and anna is an harf nasab. So if there's a fail muzari followed by an, that fail muzari will become light, right? And if there's a ism after anna, okay, it is becoming, just hold on.
We cannot hear you, Bilal bhai. Can anybody hear him?
Yeah. Actually, I was on mute. I just got one call. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So an is basically fail muzari harf light group. Okay. When fail muzari comes after it becomes light. And anna is a harf nasab. When the ism comes after it becomes mansoob. Now, these harfs, okay. Now there's a problem here. Okay. Now these harfs have another role also. What are these? So when these harfs come before jumla ismiya or jumla failure, okay, then the jumlas become compound ism. Now it does not remain a jumla. It behaves like it creates the effect of compound ism. So I'll give example. Then only we'll take first of all we'll take an first. Okay, we'll take first an. Now I'll write. Let's take the first an. Okay, hold on. Now let's see how it's used. So let me write you one sentence jumla in Arabic. Okay, jumla failure. So this is generally used with jumla failure. Okay. Now, if I write a jumla failure like this, yazhabu yazhabu ilal masjid. We'll have only one session today because I am a little bit busy today. I have some work. So only one session we'll have. So another Zoom session will not use, inshallah. Okay. Okay. Now, this is what is yazhabu? What kind of word is this? Is it ism or fail? Yazhabu.
Fail mudari.
It's a
Who
fail.
are
Mudari. So that means this sentence is what then? Jumla?
failure.
Because it is starting with the fail, right? So this is jumla, this is fail muzari, huwa version, right? Correct? And then ilal masjid is maf'ul. Now, zahaba means to go. Zahaba means to go. So yazhabu ilal masjid means then what?
He go to the masjid.
He goes
He
to
goes to the masjid.
He goes to masjid. Okay. Now, if I do one thing, I write an before it. I write like this, an. Then copy this. Follow this. I write an yazhabu ila al masjid. Okay. This now, this yazhabu ila al masjid will become now ism. It will create it as an ism. So this will be compound ism. So I'll add. So this now is not a jumla failure. This becomes now compound ism. Okay. So this jumla failure, this whole thing becomes now compound ism. Now, how will you translate this? Now, if it is becoming ism, correct? Now, an means two. Meaning of an means two. Now, you will not translate it like this. Two, he goes to masjid. No, because this is no longer a jumla now. This is no longer a jumla. You cannot say two, he goes to masjid. No. Only you can say is to go to masjid. That's it. To go to masjid. So this yazhabu an yazhabu ila al masjid. Now, this will mean now. So this whole thing will mean now. Whole thing will mean now to go to masjid. Now, to go to masjid is what? It is looking like an ism, right? To go to masjid is not a sentence, correct? To go to masjid, it is just a kind of, just as it is a word, right? And that word is ism, compound ism, right? Now, where it is used? So, for example, if I had to say in English, I want to go to masjid. I want to go to masjid. Now, I can use it here. Now, I will put myself to go to masjid. I know what can I write, right? And yazhabu ila masjid. So, if you say I want, okay, I'll tell you what it means. Arada yuridu. Arada means to intend. Okay. Now yuridu means he wants. Now, if I say I want, what will you say? Yuridu means he goes. It's a fail muzari. Yuridu means he goes, he wants. Now, how will I say I want?
Aridu.
Very good. I'll say uridu. Say uridu. Uridu. Okay, now I will put now this. I want to go to masjid. I'll simply copy this. Put it here. Uridu an yazhabu ila al masjid. I want to go to masjid. I want. It's a jumla failure here. Now what is the structure of this now? No, this is a jumla failure. This became now a complete jumla failure where this is now this sentence above is a jumla failure, right? Jumla failure where uridu is what?
Fail.
Yes, it is fail.
Anna yadhubu ila al masjidi is maf'ul.
Yeah, excellent. And this whole thing is maf'ul bihi. You understood this? Anybody having any confusion here? So whenever you see a structure like this and then jumla failure kind of thing, understand that an plus that jumla failure, okay, is an ism. So this an has made that jumla failure as compound ism. So you cannot translate that like this, that and this, then Jumla failure. No, you will say to, so not un is that, to. So you will not say to, he went masjid. So you will say to, and then Jumla, that meaning like a ism. So for example, yazhabu ila masjid, yazhabu means he goes to masjid. Okay, you'll say to go to masjid. So he goes is gone. Correct? Or sometimes if you see a fail, then you see an and followed by Jumla failure. So you know what is it. So this fail it is the whole Jumla failure, but this fail is fail, and this an plus that Jumla failure, whole thing becomes ism, compound ism as a maf'ul. Sometimes it can become also, file. Correct? Because this, if it is sometimes, I'll show you example of that, inshallah, in the coming, Okay. So another example, I'll give you from the Quran for this. An tasumu khairun lakum. Now this an can be sometimes meaning to, sometimes that also. It all depends upon. Okay. So if it is coming in the middle, it means to. If it is coming in the beginning, then it means that. Okay. Now, if you see here, an tasumu khairul lakum. It's from the Quran. Now, if you see an has come before this Jumla failure, if you remove the an, if an is not there, you say tasumu khairul lakum. So it means tasumu. You all fast. Okay. You all fast.
Tasumuna.
Yeah, sorry, not tasumu. You will say tasumuna. Very good. Excellent. Yeah. So you will say tasumuna khairun lakum. It means you all fast. Then Jumla fail. Just complete Jumla failure. You all are fasting. Okay, you all are fasting. Then you will have khairun lakum. It is better for you. So it is two sentences are there. Jumla failure and Jumla ismiya. Now when you put an before it, this lose to become, this Jumla failure does not remain Jumla failure now. It's gone. Now, because I told you an will come always with the Jumla failure, right? Not Jumla ismiya. But the moment you put an before the sumuna, it not only made it light, it also created a compound ism structure. Okay, now you cannot translate this like this, that you all are fasting. No. Now you will be translating it like this, that you fast. Okay, now this whole thing will become now what will become now? Now if this whole thing has become ism, now what kind of Jumla this whole thing is now? Can you tell me?
It's Jumla failure, right?
No, you didn't
Because
understand. How? When an comes
Jumla
before
ismiya.
Jumla failure,
okay.
when an comes before Jumla failure, see, there are two things here. There's an, then there's a Jumla failure, tasumu, okay, then there's a khairun lakum, which is another Jumla. Which is another Jumla, the Jumla ismiya, right? Now, when an came before tasumu, what does tasumu became? Did it remain fail now? Did it remain now Jumla failure?
It's a second part is a failure. It's after and it's Jumla ismiya.
No, hold on. You're not understanding. I think you're not
No,
understanding.
because of an it becomes ismiya, is it?
Yes, because of an, this became now compound ism.
Compound ism.
Because of an, this became now compound ism. If we remove an and write tasumuna, then it is
Jumla
fail.
failure. It's a
But
Jumla
if the
failure.
an comes before Jumla failure, It
It's a
makes
Jumla,
it,
compound is
makes
like
it
a SPL.
compound ism. Now, what is this antasumu then? Is it is what it's what? It is now compound ism, right?
Yeah.
Are you everybody on board? Anybody having confusion? Everybody okay? Please let me know. Otherwise, it will be confusing for you.
Just once more, you repeat this by, please.
Yeah, okay. So what I mentioned is these harfs an and anna. Whenever
Okay,
they
that
come
I-
to Jumla Ismiya, Jumla Failure, they make that Jumla Failure Ismiya as compound ism. It does not remain Jumla anymore. Okay, now an is coming generally with Jumla Failure, and in anna is coming with Jumla Ismiya. We'll see later that. Now we are discussing an. What I mentioned is, for example, I give example like this. I start from here. Yazhabu ilal masjid. It is complete Jumla Failure, where Yazhabu is Hua version fail muzari. So it means he goes to masjid. It's a Jumla Failure. Now, if I put an before it, this does not remain Jumla Failure. Now it becomes a compound ism. And it means to go to masjid or that go to masjid. Doesn't matter. Now we'll see what is the context here. This an can be either translated as to or that. Depends on the context. Now, this whole thing is now ism. As an has made yazhabu ila masjid as compound ism. No, this yazhaba, not yazhabu, sorry, it has been light test. Okay. Now this has now become compound ism, right? So this whole thing is now ism. Correct? Now, if I use it, for example, in this case, like this, I say sorry. I say Uridu an yazhaba ila masjid. I say Uridu an yazhaba ila masjid. Now I am using this ism now here in my Jumla Failure. Where is Jumla Failure? Uridu. So this is a Jumla Failure here now because it's starting with it's starting with fail, ana version, right? And now whole this thing we know it is compound ism. Why it is compound ism? Because it is starting with an and followed by Jumla Failure, right? So this whole thing is compound ism now. And this compound ism becomes now maf'ul bihi of uridu. So far clear? Now here I will translate it an as a to because it has come in the middle. Now in another case from the Quran, we have an tasumu khairun lakum. An is in the beginning, then there is Jumla Failure. Sorry, fail. There's a fail. There's a fail. Every fail is Jumla Fail itself, right? So there is an, there is Jumla Fail Muzari, light version here, right? So I understand this an has made it light, this light group or harf, right? But I also know whenever this an comes before fail or Jumla Failure, every fail is Jumla Failure, it makes that fail or Jumla Failure compound ism. So this whole thing is compound ism now. It is no longer a fail now. It is no longer a Jumla Failure. Now it is whole thing is compound ism. Now you have a sentence starting with what now? Fail or compound ism?
Compoundism.
Compound
Yes.
ism.
Right. So it is starting with now ism. Now it is not the whole thing. The whole sentence will become now what? Is it Jumla Failure now or Jumla Ismiya?
Jumla Ismiya.
Yes, it's Jumla Ismiya. Now tell me why it is Mubtada, why it is Khabar. So this first thing will become as
Mubtada.
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 Khairul lakum khabar.
Yeah, so this whole thing I write down here. An has made Tasumu. I know. I'll see what can be done here. I say I hate this word sometimes.
An tasumu becomes mubtada and khairul lakum becomes khabar.
So An has made Tasumu, okay, as compound ism. Right? So the whole thing An Tasumu is now a compound ism, right? I don't know. This compound ism. Right? Okay. Now this whole sentence, therefore,
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 Anta becomes Mubtada and Khairul Lakum
this
becomes
whole thing
Jumla Ismiya.
this whole sentence becomes Jumla.
Ismiya.
I don't know how to do this. Okay, it's formatting. I'm sorry here. Let's put the whole sentence become a Jumla Ismiya.
This is better, but leave it like that only, but
Okay, leave it
so
like
that
that.
we will understand it. Yes, we will understand it.
Okay, so this where
Antasumu becomes Mubtada.
okay. Okay. The word as an issue is Mubtada. Okay. Okay. Correct. And where is khabar?
Khairul Lakum is
Khairul lakum, no?
No. Why khairun lakum? Only khairun is second marfu.
Khairun.
Lakum is harfi jar.
Ji.
Okay. So khairun is what? Khabar. And lakum is what? What is lakum?
Maful is it?
Mutalik bil khabar. There's a
Mutalik
Jumla
bil
ismiya now. There's nothing called
Ji.
maful here. Mutalik bil khabar is what? Jar majroor or mudaf ilayh, right? You forgot, huh? Okay. Understood. Now, how will you translate this now? Antasumu khairun lakum. An means that. Tasumu means you all fast. Khairun means better. Lakum means for you. How will you translate this? You have translated as a Jumla Ismiya. Remember, Mubtada, Khabar, Mutalik bil Khabar. Mubtada is Antasumu. Khairun is Khabar. Lakum is Mutalik bil Khabar. So how will you translate this? That
fasting for
That-
that fasting for
that
you
you
all
fast,
is better.
that you
That
fast,
you fast, yeah.
Okay.
Tasumu is, yeah.
that
You fast is better for you,
is.
is
Now
it?
you'll put is because there's always is between Mubtada and
Is between Mubtada and Khabar.
that you fast is better
Is better
for you.
for you all, is it?
For you all, yes. For you.
Ji.
For you. Correct? You see now, I'm translating it as a Jumla Ismiya now. The same thing if we remove an, it will be Tasumuna khairun lakum. We cannot translate like this. In that case, it will be Tasumuna khairun lakum. You all are fasting, or you all fast. Okay, then it is better for you. That is different thing. And in that case, that is the Jumla failure where you have fail here, and that will not be khairun lakum, it will be khairan lakum in that case. Because khairan will be then maf'ul. Correct? Okay. Now that's how you can translate this. So whenever you have an followed by fail muzari, so you should always treat it as Jumla, as a compound ism, and if it is in the beginning, the whole Jumla will become Jumla Ismiya. Any confusion here so far?
Ji, nahi. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Now we'll see Anna. Now, as I mentioned, Anna is used always with what? Jumla Ismiya.
Ismiya.
Yes. It is always used with Jumla Ismiya. ismiya. Let me give you a simple example. Now what that jumla ismiya will become? That jumla ismiya will become compound ism, right? For example, if I write like this, huwa talibun, for example. Just hold on. Huwa talibun. It's a jumla ismiya, right? Where is the mubtada?
Huwa is its mubtada.
And talibun is khabar. It means
Khabar. जी.
English. It means he is
He is
a
a
student.
Student.
Proper jumla ismiya, right? Now, if I put an before huwa, it does not become. It does not remain jumla ismiya. So if I say like this, annahu. Sorry, I put anna before huwa. So annahu, because anna will make it huwa what? Mansub. The mansub version of huwa
Mansub.
is hu. I'll say
जी.
annahu talibun. Now it does not. You cannot translate it as that he is a student. It means only that student. Khadam, that student. Because this whole thing is now compound ism. So this whole thing, whole jumla has become now
Compound ism.
compound ism. So you have to treat it as a compound ism now. You cannot translate it as a jumla. So something has to come before it to make it. Now I had to use it as a word somewhere. But as such, it itself does not have a jumla meaning. It is simply a word, that student. It means that student. Okay. Now, if I give you example of the Quran, you'll understand. There are 3 minutes only left. Okay. Let me see if I can give you. Allah says, وَيَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ. See here, anna. It can come also with anything, you know. Annahum. Now it was actually annahum muhtadun. Muhtadun. Now, yasabuna is fail, so it's jumla failure here, right? Correct? Now, if you see there this one, annahum muhtadun. This is, if I remove the anna here, it is hum muhtadun. Correct? So, sorry, hum muhtadun. So that means you will translate as a jumla ismiya. That, they are muhtadun, guided ones, right? But in this case, this whole thing becomes what? Compound ism. That means this whole thing will become maf'ul bihi of what? Yasabun.
Yasabun. जी.
Okay, so how will you translate it? You will say Yasabun means, Yasabuna is Fi'l Mudhari home version. Okay, it means, believing. Okay, thinking. So you'll say
Thinking is correct, bhai. Thinking is a right word. Zan. जी.
they think. Zan also means zan. So they think that, okay, these are guided ones.
They are guided ones. जी. Guided.
Guided ones. Okay, spelling mistake. UI. Hold on. They think that, anna means that, they are guided ones. Okay, so if you see the maf'ul bihi answers the question, right? I think we are finishing. Okay, join for 5 minutes. Join for 5 minutes.